Feathers. Adapted from a Jewish folktale. There was once a woman who loved talking too much. Whenever she heard a story about someone she knew, or even someone she personally did not know, she always felt a great urge to tell it to her friends. The woman loved the attention she gets every time she shared a story. Her friends' laughs always propelled her to seek for another story to tell. To make the stories more enjoyable, the woman embellished them with small and untrue details, untrue, but small. One day, the woman saw a local police officer resting under a tree. It is already past lunch, so why is this officer not doing his job, the woman thought. It was a juicy rumor. So, the woman immediately imparted it, pipingly hot and fresh, to her friends. She even added little details about how deep the officer's sleep was and how loud his snore was. The woman's friends, appalled by the rumor, then shared them to their colleagues, who shared them to their friends, who told them to their neighbors. The story got around town until it reached the police officer who was the main character of the story. The officer, who had just survived a heart attack a few days ago, was devastated upon hearing the rumor about him. All his life, he had served for the townspeople, and that was what a minute of rest after a bad attack had brought him. The town's wise man had heard of the rumor and how the police officer reacted to it. Knowing the woman's penchant for storytelling, the wise man summoned her to the top of the bell tower. If she was not the one who did it, maybe she knew who did. When the woman was told of the reason why the police officer was resting that afternoon and how devastated he became upon hearing the rumor, the woman felt truly sorry. She admitted the fault and apologized to the wise man and to the police officer. The kind officer, although still hurt, forgave the woman. "I feel terrible. What can I do to make it undone?" the woman asked the wise man apologetically. The wise man smiled. "Bring me a feather pillow?" Although puzzled, the woman went home to get the best feather pillow in her house. She then returned to the bell tower to hand the pillow to the wise man. "Cut the pillow open," the wise man instructed. "Then, scatter the feathers out the window." The woman, still mystified by the wise man's words, followed his orders. The woman watched as the feathers were carried away by the wind. "Have I already undone my mistake?" the woman asked. "You did well," the wise man said. "But there is still one thing you have to do. Take your basket and gather up all the feathers that you have scattered out the window." "But that is impossible," the woman retorted. "The wind has carried them away." "So are your words," the wise man replied. "The man whom you have sinned may have forgiven you, but your words are already out there, spreading hate and ridicule. Your apology can never undo the damage that you have done."